This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. What a good Friday it is, brother. How you feeling?
Hey, man, feeling good, feeling great. See you representing W today, man. WNBA Finals has been amazing.
Could be the last day of the W.
Could be, man. So I had to represent for today's stream. We know we was on stream Wednesday when Sabrina hit that game winner.
Mm-hmm.
I was rooting for the Nafisa and the Link. So, but hey, I'm still a fan of Sabrina, so I was happy she was able to have a good playoff season so far this season. Good post.
Yeah, this if she do it, it's her first ring, right?
Yes, this is gonna be the franchise first ring they do it.
First ring, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so first ring in franchise history to be huge for that franchise. And if the Lynx will be able to come back and do it, it'll be like they'll be breaking the record and have the most all-time championships in WNBA history. I think it'll be 5 or 6 number.
Got 5 of them. 5 of them. Yeah.
So yeah, so both big stakes for both teams. Winner go home for the Lynx game tonight.
Yep, game 4 is tonight. Yep.
Game 4 is tonight. So winner go home for the Lynx, or is it in Minnesota? Might be winner stay home, whatever it is. Winner or elimination.
Winner stay home for Minnesota. It is Minnesota.
Are you done for the Lynx?
Exactly.
So Big Fee, Williams, Courtney Williams. Gonna be going hard tonight.
Caleb McBride. Oh, y'all.
They're gonna be going hard tonight, man. They're gonna be fighting for their lives tonight.
Yeah, I think this is the game where we see Nafisa, because like she's been putting up good games, but she hasn't had that one dominant game yet in the final. So I think tonight's gonna be the night.
She started out this playoffs on fire, man. Like 235.
She's crazy. Yeah.
Like, all right, she playing like this, man. They're gonna win it all. And she still been playing good, but she really had. I don't think she went over 30 yet in the finals yet. I don't believe.
Nope.
So she's due for a big game. Hopefully, it could be tonight because they need it.
Facts. Winner stay home situation for Minnesota. Game is at 8:00, I believe, on ESPN. So one of the I know it's on one of ESPN, either ESPN 1 or 2. So
one of those for sure. So tap in for sure, man. It's gonna be a good game.
Facts. Down to the Wire 513, man. Make sure I tap in with everything Down to the Wire 513, or as I always say, Google us. Loaded show. We had a loaded show on Wednesday. A lot going on in football, so we did not have a time to properly give time to the association, which begins on Tuesday, which is why we labeled this show NBA season preview, because NBA season is back, man.
We here, man. We here. And if you did miss Wednesday's show, go back and watch that. We covered all the NFL trades and everything going on in NFL is going crazy right now. So go back and tune into that for sure. After you watch this, of course.
Facts. Episode 349. 349.
Right. I forgot. I didn't want to say. That's why I didn't say the number. I forgot, so I didn't want to say the number. So yeah, the best number up for one before that. But yeah, go back, watch episode 349. Great episode, great content.
Facts. So, NBA season preview, man. I guess we'll go ahead and start in the East Coast, man. I would assume it was safe to say, barring any catastrophic injuries, Boston Celtics should be the number 1 seed in the East, correct?
I agree with that. Like you said, barring any crazy injuries to, I would say the big 3-ish, mainly Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put Drew Holiday and Derek White in there too, because Porzingis was out a lot of last year and they still was able to. I don't say a lot of last year, but in the playoffs at least, they still were able to make it work. So as long as they don't miss a combination of those 4 to 5 guys for a long period of time, they should be good.
Yeah, looking to repeat for the first time since back in the 80s. It's been a minute for their franchise history, and I mean they loaded. I mean they basically had the same roster from last year, so they got a good shot to do it. Because we've been talking about on the show during the offseason about who can stack up against Boston and potentially knock them out. And as of right now, I don't feel confident about really nobody needs being able to knock them out. Honestly, if I'm being buck.
Same way. I feel the same way. Honestly, if looking at the teams top to bottom, I would say the best team, probably most equipped to beat a Boston, would be probably New York if they're playing at like A++ level. And Boston could be playing at B level and still possibly still win that series because Boston is just that much better, I think, than New York is. And maybe Philly, but we already going through injuries already. We're going to touch on that a little bit here soon. So, like you said, Boston should be head and shoulders above anybody else.
Yeah, and that's where you brought up New York. That's where I want to go next. At least for me, in my preview, I'll say they would be the second. I got them as number 2 in the East. I've been kind of high on them since they made all the moves. Since they made the first move, honestly, I think we've had a debate about 4th of July, but now I think with the Cat move, they said barring injuries, of course, and this plus we already seen injuries with PG,
hyperextending already.
Then we got Joel Embiid talking about he's not going to play back-to-backs. So it's like
ever again. Which, hey, with his injury history, I'm not mad at that. But geez, when you hear it and you just say it, it's like, damn, bro.
Right.
Damn.
and honestly, I'm putting this for me. I'm putting this type of pressure on the Knicks. I feel like this is like I say, I feel like they're going all in this year. Like they made the move. They paid players questionable about some money. Especially same players. Referring to OG and Mikal Bridges. They brought in Cat, which I think helps them upgrades from what Randall provided them because he can easily space out the floor.
Facts.
But the biggest thing, as we talked about when the move first went down, Mitchell Robinson, he's out. He's going to miss some time. Mitchell Robinson's going to be out for some time. So, what will they do at that 5 position? I mean, we know Cat can play the 5, but we feel he's more of a natural 4.
Yeah, and we saw that experiment in Minnesota with him wearing the 5 with Tibbs as the head coach. I don't think Tibbs liked it, and I don't think Cat liked it. So, it would behoove them to keep Mitchell Robinson and try to play him and Cat together and let Cat play the 4. But Mitchell Robinson has been doing some stuff on social media that makes people think that he maybe wants to be traded or he's either going to be traded soon.
Yeah.
After they got Cat, we did hear that they were shopping him around, and they lost Isaiah Hartenstein, which is a big loss for them. They should have did what they needed to do to keep him. I think if they planned on they probably didn't know they were planning on getting Cat, but it was rumored they've been getting Cat. They were talking about getting Cat for months, as the rumors are. After they landed him, of course. So, I would have to agree with you though. I'll probably put them at number 2. Before the PG injury, I will put Philly there. I think Philly, if both teams are playing at the highest level, I think Philly will be better than them if they were healthy. But PG already being healthy, I just can't put any. I had them so close. I can't give them that edge. I will have to give New York the edge now. With PG already being hurt, and like you mentioned, Embiid already mentioned he's not playing back-to-backs probably ever again in his career. So yeah, give me New York number 2. I like their cast of players. They still don't really have that main guy. I think that they need to push them over that level to make them a real contender. If you ask me, they still don't have a true number 1, in my opinion.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, fair to say. I mean, so even though I know you've been your main thing for why you don't feel that way is basically because, like I said, Brunson, he's just too small, especially when it comes to playoffs. Even though he had a great run last year in the playoffs, we seen it. Like I said, when they ran up against Boston, it got kind of tough for him.
Yeah, I think it's too easy to stop what he does. He's like you say, I think he's too small. No Diddy. It's too easy to make it tough on him. I don't want to say stop what he does because he's a great enough player. We may not be able to stop him, but you can make it hard on him. A lot easier than you can make it hard on, I think, a true number 1. And I think they had the assets to go and get a true number 1, no matter who you think that could have been. Not sure. I'm not in the front office. I'm not sure who other GMs were shopping around out there. They were able to get Cat, who was his number 1 talent. But he had a chance to be number 1 in Minnesota. And you see, he wasn't really about that life. So maybe they're trying to get number one talent, Cat, paired with number one mentality, number one intangibles in Jalen Brunson, and put them together and hope for the best. Which could be match made in heaven, But I think it puts them in, like I said before, the upper echelon East. So right behind Boston, number 2 for me. I agree.
Yeah, I mean number 2, but like I said, in order for, and I know you said for them in order to knock off Boston, they would have to play A+, and you would need Boston to be a B+. But like you said, even though a B+, you still think Boston could get them. I mean, for me, I think in order for New York to beat Boston, it's just going to come down to Cat taking that superstar step, which we haven't seen. So,
yeah, I don't know if we're going to see it. How about this? What do you think? Again, no injuries. Of course, we know PG is hurt right now. But what do you think if New York would have got, instead of going out and get Michael Bridges with that trade, what if they would have went out and got a PG, and then still go out and get Cat? Would you like that more than what they have now?
yes, that would, yeah, I think that would put them right there. I still biting, but slight
Behind
edge.
Boston, we'll be behind Boston still, but it'll be a lot closer to Boston than they are right now, in my opinion. And like I said, I do like OG and I do like Michael Bridges, but both those guys don't really move the needle that much, if you ask me. To be honest, once you start getting to the upper echelon of teams, man, you're gonna start going against elite wings on both sides of the ball, not just on offense, not just on defense. Like PG can play both sides of the ball, and he can make a lethal on both sides of the ball. Michael, he's not gonna make lethal for your offense. He gonna definitely chip in, but he's not gonna be the player on offense that the Knicks need, him or OG on the wing, that the player the Knicks need, man. And they would have got a PG, or even like I don't even know. Even if they would have go out there and get like a Zach LaVine, he's available right now. They probably can get him on the low. I don't like it as much as PG, but just
or
more prolific. Yeah, he'd be like a more prolific offensive player who's harder to stop than a smaller guard in Bronson.
Yeah, but actually the way they're set up, man. I said with them going after OG and Mikal, I think, and hopefully when they get Mitchell Robinson back, I think their key is, I think they want to win it on the defensive end. Honestly,
I was gonna say that they will have to lock you down defensively, and just it's gonna be a Bronson pick and roll with whoever else is hot at the time, and space the floor offense. Because I don't like what offense do you even run around Cat? Yeah. Like if they want to run through Cat, sometimes what offense do you even run around him? We saw Tibbs with Cat. Tibbs had no desire to run offense through Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Tibbs, you remember when they made the playoffs when in Minnesota, when Cat would just stand on the wings shooting threes like a guard? Like what is going on here? So I'm just very interested to see how they plan on using Cat, because we saw Tibbs and Cat before, and it just was not very good offensively or defensively. So interested to see if this culture will make it better. Hopefully it does.
Yeah, we'll see. And obviously, they got rid of Dante DiVincenzo, or he was part of the trade. So they lost some shooting for sure.
The best shooter last year. Broke the Knicks record for 3-pointers made last season.
So yeah, man.
Big loss for them.
We'll see. We'll see.
Even though his minutes, his role is going to be definitely diminished this year, because they got OG and Michael, so he's going to be playing less minutes this year anyway. And I don't think he would have been very pleased with that. You saw this little spot they got into in the preseason game where him and Rick Brunson got into it. So definitely some bad blood, it seems like, there with the coaching staff and him. We'll see, man. I don't think he would have been happy there, and hopefully he balls out in Minnesota. I think they'll need it too, which we'll talk about them here in the West coming up.
Number 3, I was going to say it should be easy Philly, but like I said, man, let's say just right now with PG and what's right now PG hyperextended knee. What's his status? Your mic off, brother. Your mic off, brother. Let me see.
My bad. I don't think he's day to day. I don't think it's that serious though. See if I can find any updates on him.
But for me, that number 3 spot right now, let's say as right now, I'm going like it's a little, either I'm going Philly or Indiana right there for me. I think Indiana can capitalize off the season they had last year, especially it had a good run. And they're expected to get Ben Mathurin back, which I think will help. And hopefully, we see Tyrese continue to grow and take that next step to being that guy.
Definitely, if it takes the next step, man. This is where I have Philly pegged to be at before I saw the PG injury. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Philly here, number 3. If they stay healthy enough, and if, like you said, Tyrese Maxey takes that next step, which I think he will continue to get even better with more touches and more confidence this year. He's going to get even better. As long as for them, the main thing is going to be health. We see PG's already hurt. Embiid's not playing back to backs. Hopefully that helps him not get hurt. But who knows how healthy he's going to be this season. But yeah, number 3, I'm comfortable putting Philly here. Last year they were on pace to be, I think, number 1 or number 2 before Embiid got hurt. So, yeah, I'm gonna go Philly number 3.
All right, you go Philly, and I'm gonna just to be slightly different. I'm gonna flip flop. I'm gonna put Philly 4 for me, and then I'm gonna have Indiana be number 3. I think Indiana can capitalize off of last season's success.
I like that, man.
Then, like I said, I think they're going to be all in. Like I said, as far as playing, so like I said, some of those back-to-back games and be missed, could cost them a seed or 2, so a spot or 2, or a win or 2. So yeah, I go Pacers number 3, and for me Philly at number 4. So
we tracking this. I ain't write this down. I'm about to start making note of this right now. Make sure we keep checking this.
I got a doc up in here, so I'm typing.
I'm thinking about this. All right, so you got. I'm not going Pacers number 4. I'm going Bucks number 4.
Okay.
I think this year with with a full season already of Dame and Giannis down, I think I'm not thinking they're going to jump out of the top 4, man. They can't with Giannis. They can't. I don't see it happening. They just can't. And I like Indiana, but I'm not going to put them up there, even though they had a great year last year. I'm going to put Milwaukee here with that duo of Giannis and Dame.
So I'm just assuming you have this is all more faith in Giannis and Dame and less in Doc Rivers.
Yes, because I was watching their game last night. I think it was last night. Whatever that last preseason game was, I watching. I was just looking at Doc like, man, and they got Darvin Ham on the coaching staff now too.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, man, I got two of these dumbasses here together. Man, both of them together might make a good scheme. So I'm gonna go just off talent, and I think the defense will be good. They still got Brook Lopez. Like I said, Giannis, Dame. They got 20 bricks there now.
I would say, yeah.
Brook Lopez is still one of the elite drop bigs in the league, man. And he shoots threes.
Yeah.
Stretch the floor. He rim protects. He's an elite big in today's NBA. So I love Brook Lopez. He is old though. But yeah, I'll put Milwaukee there at 4, and I'll go ahead and go first at 5. 5. I'll go ahead and slide Indiana here at 5. It's between Indiana and Cleveland for me. I say that, but then looking at right now, I have last year's standings pulled up, so I'm looking at that like, damn. But yeah, I'm gonna slide Indiana in here at 5. Hopefully, they stay healthy this year. Like you said, Ben Mathurin's gonna be back. He did miss the tail end of last year with that injury. Tyrese, hopefully he stays healthy all season this year, and he ain't just out there playing to get the games minimum to get his money. Hopefully he's actually healthy enough to be out there playing. And they can make a good run this season.
Just because I trust Milwaukee superstars more than I trust the Cavs superstars, I'm gonna have Milwaukee as my number 5 seed.
Okay.
Cleveland for me is, we know Donovan Mitchell is a star, but will he can he get who's going to be his sidekick up in Cleveland? I said we know Darius Garland can do it, but he was dealing with health issues all year last year. I was hoping that Evan Mobley would have been took that step and been that guy. Like that, he had a great rookie year, then he kind of just mellowed out. Yep. So then they paid Jared Allen top money, but he's limited offensively. So who's just going to step up? Who's just going to step up offensively and be Mitchell's sidekick? So I'm not sure. I believe Garland can do it, but until I see it out there consistently on a night-to-night basis, I got them coming in at number 6 for me.
Man, it's tough, bro. Now we get into the nitty-gritty. I think they might make a trade this year. I see them moving one of those bigs, either Evan Mobley or Jared Allen. I think they got to move one of those guys. They have to.
Well, Mobley would be easy. Did they extend Mobley this year too?
I don't think they extended him. I think he's up though this year. I think he's up right now.
Yeah, so
they haven't done it yet. But they did extend Donovan Mitchell though. He did sign an extension, which was a little alarming for me. I was like, okay, I don't think he was gonna be on the way out of there.
Oh no, they did extend Evan Mobley.
They extend Mobley too. Okay. I see one of those guys be on the outs, man. Because with this new salary cap shit, man. These teams, that sounds like they have a lot of salary, a lot of money. They're a lot of money on their books right now. Sounds like. I'm not sure what apron they're in, but starts to put restrictions on what you can do, and I think they know they're not good enough to win a championship right now. So when you start getting into that kind of payroll, you're not good enough to win. You gotta make some moves.
That means Garland might be. I mean, because like I said, Mobley got a 5-year, $224 extension. And I don't think they got, and we know Allen got paid. So
Garland they just extended, they just extended Spider, and they kind of, I don't understand they play the same way, but Spider need the ball in his hand, but so do Garland. Either one of them bigs gotta go, or maybe one of both. One of the guards, one of the bigs. I don't think it's gonna be Spider, so maybe Darius Garland's getting moved soon. Maybe Jared Allen's getting moved soon. Like I see one of those guys getting traded. So I'm not gonna put them right here. I'm on number 6 too, right? Yeah, I'm on number 6.
Yeah, number 6, yeah.
I'm going with the Orlando Magic right here.
Great season last year. Yep.
Great season last year. They picked up KCP this offseason. Great pickup for them. They needed some shooting. Got KCP in there. He's gonna definitely be out there shooting threes for him. Defensively, they're one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, but mostly at the defensive-minded coach. I think they're gonna be good this year, and I think this may be even a little low for them, man. I'm looking at it right now like, sheesh, if Paolo makes that step, man, they might be even higher than this. So I'm gonna go with them here, number 6.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you're looking at it, like I said, the East is it's better than it has been. I mean, hell, we've seen it last year how competitive it was. Like the East it's pretty legit, man.
Last year that they were 5 last year. Magic were 5 last year, so this is a step down for them last year.
Yeah,
I gotta put them up here.
Because looking at it, the 2 seed all the way to the 7 seed, like it was only like 3 games apart.
Yep. And you have Philly, they had the Embiid injury, so they really should have been up in that top 3 somewhere. Once he got hurt, they kind of dropped down and lost a couple games. But yeah, the East is going to be very competitive this year for sure, especially within the conference. Maybe not, compared to the top of the West, maybe, but in their conference, it's going to be a very, very good conference. Very tough matchups.
Man, this is tough because, like, yeah, I'm almost have to, like I said, by default, I almost have to go Orlando at number 7. I mean, because I don't see them taking a huge step back. And then, like you said, I feel like this might be too low for them, honestly.
Yeah, it might be like, damn, maybe I should have them a little bit higher than this.
Right. Because
by default, I have to go Cavs here. Like, God damn. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, by default, I'm gonna go Cavs here because, like you said, last year they're number 4 seed, so they probably should be higher here. But by default, if everything last year they were hurt, like you said, they battle injuries last year. But maybe that's gonna be the reason they don't be as high this year. Because maybe this year they're gonna be like, all right, damn, last year you wasn't out here, Darius. Now I gotta share the ball with you. If you Donovan Mitchell, so maybe I'll be a little bit different for them. But here I'm gonna have to go Cavs at number 7. I guess that's playing. That's a little low if you ask me for them too, but that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna go Cavs.
Yeah, so I got Orlando 7. You got Cavs at 7. Yeah. Damn. I feel bad. Orlando fan, don't get mad at me. I'm not changing nothing around, shit. But
Yeah, this is where we at right now. 'Cause, I mean, I felt good about all the teams I picked before them. I felt good about. Maybe I'm a little bit like about how I have Milwaukee, but they got Giannis, man. He's one of the top 3 players in the league still, if you ask me. Probably top 2. Shit.
yeah,
So
damn. All right, so we at number 8.
oh man.
Well, I think well, at least for me, I think the 8 through 10, like I said, for the final playing spots. Looking at it, should be pretty easy.
Should be, but man.
So for me, 8, I'm going Atlanta.
Excuse me. They got no.
They lost a lot. No,
they got no Murray no more. He's gone.
no DeJounte Murray no more. Lost EJ Liddell, AJ Griffin. So so basically this is Trey Young's show.
Prove it year. Nah, I can't go Atlanta here. I'm gonna have to go. Sheesh, man. I'm gonna have to go Miami here. I'm gonna have to go Miami and trust the culture there. Trust the Heat culture. Trust Spo. And they name it the court after Pat Riley now. So that's super dope. So shout out to Pat Riley for that. And I'm just trust the Heat culture here that they're gonna make something shake and end up being here number 8. Even though that's not making something shake, but but that's where they were last year. I was gonna say they're gonna match that this year.
But last year, no Jimmy, no healthy Jimmy. I mean, they got to play in, but like Jimmy was hurt. So
contract year for Jimmy this year, so he's definitely gonna be available if he's healthy enough to play. I think. And I think Pat's a little bit off of him right now. So I think he's gonna be playing with a little chip on his shoulder. So that might be a little low for them too. With a healthy Jimmy, healthy Bam. But like Stan Van Gundy said, I'm not sure you heard what Stan said. He said they're delusional. He says they're still caught up in getting to the finals back a couple years ago against Denver. He said this roster is not good. And I've been saying that since back then. It wasn't good back then, and it still isn't good now. So I agree with that. This roster is not good. They get by with coaching and their defensive schemes and talent from Bam and Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean,
shout out Scary Terry.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, this is basically pretty much the same roster as they said. Besides, I mean, in addition, they got Scary Terry last year, but they lost. They're losing Caleb Martin, who was a big part of their finals run.
Huge part of the bench for them.
So I mean, so for the Heat, and that's who what my toss up was between Atlanta and Miami at number 8. So by default, I'm going Miami number 9. But for me, like I said, for them, it's just their culture, and hopefully Terry can stay healthy this year. Because when they got him, said shit, he got hurt immediately.
Pretty much.
They couldn't get that chemistry on the court. So yeah, I'm going Heat by default at number 9, and it said just trusting in Jimmy Butler and the Heat culture.
All right, at number 9, I'll go. I'm gonna throw a surprise team out here for most people, I'm sure. I'm gonna go Charlotte Hornets. I wasn't very high on this kid coming out of college, but Brandon Miller.
Yep,
looks phenomenal. Watched a little bit of preseason. He looks phenomenal. Last year he looked great too. Maybe my worst last year. Like I always say, I hope I'm wrong. I wasn't very high on him coming out. He seemed very nonchalant. I remember we talked about maybe some of the workouts he was doing, but he seemed very nonchalant. He looks like a straight baller. Melo Ball is it's going to be keeping him if he can stay healthy, man. That's going to be the main factor for them. And I'm making him being healthy this year, and I'm gonna go with them at number 9.
That's their main. That's their main thing, and I'm glad. I was high on Miller. I say about 3-year project. Glad he is speeding up that process. So I mean, it looks like he's adjusting to the NBA quite well. I'm with you. I did see some of the highlights of him this preseason. It looks like he's getting more comfortable in the league. But like you said, man, their big thing is health and mainly LaMelo staying healthy. What's up with these the Ball brothers and these leg injuries, bro? Like his ankle, Lonzo's knee, like God, like what's going on in the Ball household, man?
I think it was LeVar having them doing them gel workouts, man. That's what it was. Their posture was all wrong. That's what it was. Yeah, he got them boys' body fucked up, man. They didn't wear them BB, them Triple B shoes. Fucked them up, man.
I wouldn't be mad at Charlotte at number 9. Playing game. I think they'll be excited for that city to see them in a meaningful playoff game. So I wouldn't be mad at Charlotte. So I got Heat number 9. You got Hornets number 9. Then number 10 for final play-in spot. Final play-in spot.
Tough, man. I got a couple teams in my head, but I don't know. It's tough for me. Tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. You had to go first, brother. I'm kind
So
of
for my 10th team, man, I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna go Atlanta here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Atlanta, but I'm not very confident in that because I do think that this is the year that either goes really, really well for Trae Young and them or goes really bad. And I'm leaning to the really bad side, and maybe he may be looking for a out. Maybe time for him to see like, hey, this is not gonna work here, y'all. Got me the John Tay, got him up out of here. We got the number 1 pick, and this was a year that number 1 pick wasn't even worth shit for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting past the point where I need to go somewhere and try to win some shit, man. So I'm not very confident in that. I think he may be one of the players this year that either is on a move or gets very disgruntled. So, but I'm gonna go land in number 10.
All right, so I'm coming down to 3. So my 3 teams for the final spot, and one of them is just I just want to see them succeed, but until it happens, I have no hope. But I'm praying, and that's Detroit. Like I said, I was hoping Detroit would take that step last year, but shit, I jumped all the way out there and wrong as hell.
They were 14 wins last year. That's very bad.
I'm looking at them, and what is giving me the confidence for them to make that step is just some of the moves they made in free agency this year to go along with the young talent. They got as we know, they got a new head coach in JB Bickerstaff. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. up there now. Say what you want to say about Tobias Harris. I think he's a good player. I just think his contract in Philly was the reason why he got so much hate.
Yeah. But great bet.
Yeah, long as Wendell Moore Jr. and Malik Beasley. So let me say they got some solid vets up there to go along with the young core. It's just can they all mesh? Still think they're about a year away, so I won't have them at number 10. And then the other one was Toronto. Looking at Toronto, with RJ Barrett getting a full season up in Toronto this year, play alongside Scotty Barnes, who was an All-Star last year, well deserved. But I still think, as good as I think RJ is, I still think they're still like a piece away from a final playing spot. They'll be right there, but I don't think they'll get it. So for me, number 10, I'm gonna go Charlotte. And this is banking on. To me, I feel like out of all 3 teams, Charlotte has the better superstar when healthy. Like LaMelo, I would say LaMelo is the best player out of all 3 of them teams, on all 3 of them teams. So I'm trusting LaMelo and his health and his ability to play and lead the team this year. So I'm rooting for you, LaMelo, because don't prove me wrong this year. Stay healthy, please, brother.
Please, bro, please.
So yeah, I got Hornets number 10. You got Hawks number 10. So I guess we could just wrap up. I guess we can just wrap up with 11, 12. Who you got finished up at 11, 12? Just missing the playoffs. 11, 12. We said four more spots.
Missing. I'll throw Chicago up there. I see Chicago being somewhere up there this year, and I'll throw Toronto in there. Too.
Even with all the losses, Chicago.
Yes, because I think they got Zoe back. Shout out Zoe, man. He played his first bit NBA action for the first time since 2022.
Yep.
So very long time for him, man. He said it went fast though. So shout out to Zoe for being back. But yeah, I just even though they did lose your boy the Frozen, they still got my boy Zach LaVine up there who needs the ball out because he's trying to get moved somewhere. So you got to ball out, bro. You want to get traded, bro?
He got to stay healthy too.
Yeah, show you got some value. Stay healthy, ball out. Y'all gonna be trash, but at least go out there and get your numbers and make y'all competitive enough to be fighting for a playing spot. Like I said, Toronto for all the reasons you said, man. Scotty Barnes had a great season last year, and I think RJ Barrett is gonna be decent this year. But yeah, I don't trust the other teams than Washington, Brooklyn, or Detroit. I don't trust them niggas at all.
So we'll go ahead and end it there because I say ain't no need to pick teams who ain't gonna make the playoffs. So
yeah.
So finally, in the East we got I'll just go mine first and I'll run yours down. So we got I got Celtics number 1, Knicks 2, Pacers 3, Philly 4, Bucks 5, Cavs 6, Magic 7, Hawks 8, Heat 9, Hornets 10, and I went with Toronto at 11, and then you got Boston 1, Knicks 2, Philly 3, Bucks 4, Pacers 5, Magic at 6, Cavs at 7, Heat 8, Hornets 9, Hawks at 10, and Chicago at 11. All right, so that's Eastern Conference. Let's head to the Wild Wild West, where it's truly going to be a Wild Wild West this year.
Man, looking at it from last year, man, it was like one game was separating the top 3 seeds.
Yep.
Then 10 games from 1 through 8, 11 games 1 through 10, man. So it's going to be a tight race once again, I think, this year.
Facts. Number 1 seed. Well, I think one of the teams in the top 3 last year I think they'll fall a few spots this year.
I agree. I think maybe possibly even 2.
Okay.
Possibly 2. At least fall 1, 2 spots.
So for me, number 1 seed in the East and in the West this year, I'm going team who was number 1 last year. I think they'll be number 1 by a little bit more comfortable than a game this year. So I'm going OKC to repeat as was a conference regular season champs anyway.
Yeah, I agree. They made some great moves this year. I think OKC will be number 1 seed. They went on and got Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yep.
They went on and got Alex Caruso.
AC, baby.
Who I think is going to have the biggest, I think that was the single most impactful move of this offseason. Getting him to come in and fill in, basically going to be replacing Josh Giddey. He shoots the 3-ball way better than Josh Giddey. Plays way better defense.
Yep.
He's not a better passer, but basically everything else he's better at than Josh Giddey. So huge improvement for them. Shea, I think, is going to be possibly MVP this year. He's going to be definitely up there, top 3 again. I see him averaging 30 again. J-Dub, I think he's going to be probably averaging 20 to 25 points this year. So, yeah, give me OKC at the number 1 seed.
Yeah, and I don't know, I mean, we were talking about it the other week when NBA GM said he's going to have a breakout season. It's like, what more breakout can my boy have? Like
what are they looking for breakout? Like, what? Last year was a pretty breakout season for him, I would assume. So
right.
I want him to do even more this year. I don't know, but I think he will have a great season this year.
Facts. And I think Chet will take another step too. Both ends. So
hopefully change the jumper up though. Jumper is look a little different, man. I don't know what he did to
Yeah,
him,
I
but
seen that. I was like, I don't trust the jumper, but hopefully,
yeah,
for me more so, hopefully, as I said, he's been training, getting his body right for the long
yeah,
season.
getting him a little bit more durable. I agree.
All right, now this is what I mean. Yeah, this is where it could get shaky now. Number 2.
It's where it's probably gonna take. Last year, number 2, it was tied. It was tied in the games, one in the games lost. It was Denver.
Mm-hmm.
This year I'm going Dallas here, at number 2.
Okay.
I'm going Dallas. I like the acquisition of Klay Thompson. It's going to be Kyrie's second full season there. And Luka, man, I think Luka is primed for an MVP type season. I think this is year. I would say that for my bold prediction. I think this is the year that they get a top seed, a higher seed than they've had in recent in any Luka year. I don't think they've finished more than I think number 4 in any Luka year. So give me Dallas number 2.
Not mad at you. Like I said, some of the moves they made. Like I said, obviously, Klay Thompson was a big one, but I mean Spencer Dinwiddie,
Yes,
big signing. I like the kid from Xavier, Najee Marshall. Can give you a couple minutes off the bench. So I definitely do like the moves Dallas made. Which I might be jumping ahead here, but I'm having them at my number 3 team. For my number 2 team,
okay.
I'm going Phoenix.
Okay.
I'm going Phoenix.
I ain't mad at that though. I ain't mad at that.
This is their third 2.5 years of fully playing together. Mainly the big 3, with KD, Book, and Beal.
No, it's only a second. It's only a second season. They got Bill last year.
They got Beal last year?
Yeah.
I thought he played a full season last year.
No, I got him last year. They got him they got him at the beginning. They got him in summer last summer. This is gonna be a second.
Okay,
year.
so
He was hurt last year though.
Okay, so to be a second full year together.
Yeah, second full year. He was hurt most of last year. So
Right.
Shit, that's if hopefully he stay healthy this year.
Yeah. So, but my main reason for them, other than them gelling, like I said, finally after playing a full season last year, is one of the moves they made, which I think is going to help. I haven't seen them play, so I don't know if this guy's in the starting lineup. But last year we were screaming how bad they needed a point guard. This year in free agency they got that point guard, and I think is a big point guard who's truly going to help, and that's Tyus Jones.
Okay.
So I think Tyus Jones is going to be a huge role running the show. Like I said, I haven't seen Phoenix play, so I'm not sure if he's in their starting lineup this year. But I think by season end he will be, and I think that'll be a huge help for Phoenix this year. That's my main reason. That's my main reason why I got them going number 2.
I'm not mad at that actually. I'm not mad at that. Because last year I thought they were going to be a lot higher than they were. They still finished number 6 last year with all the injuries they had. So not mad at that at all. And you already said Dallas number 3 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll pick Dallas number 2. So number 3 for me. I said this team is going. I thought before we started doing this, I said this team will take a drop down. But looking at the Saints last year, it's where they were last year. I'm going Minnesota number 3. Even though they lost Cat, I think the acquisition of Julius Randle is going to be better. A better. I don't want to say better fit, but it's going to be a better help them out more with their mentality than in last year. Last year I think they were a little bit soft. Ant was their only guys going in like, man, I don't care who in front of me, I'm dogging them. All the other niggas out there wasn't like that. Julius Randle was like that. He don't give a fuck who in front of him. He trying to dog you. So I think him and Ant's mentality together is gonna really I think blend well. As far as their mentality, maybe not so much as far as their spacing and stuff on the court, but I think they'll end up working that out. And I watched. Remember, think about that. I watched their game. I watched one of their preseason games, and Julius was just going to the rim, bro. Going to the rim on whoever. It didn't matter. And he looks good. He looks healthy. Looks like he's refreshed. Looks like he's hungry too. So give me Minnesota here. Kyra back here, screaming, man.
Yeah, no, I love Julius Randle's mentality, especially that bully ball mentality for sure. Like I said, he don't matter. Like you said, he don't matter who's in front of him. He's going to attack you, and he's going to get to the rim for sure.
Yeah.
Not mad at that. And honestly, I can actually see that, but I'm not going back and changing my pick. So with that being said, by default, I'll squeeze Minnesota right there, number 4 for me.
Okay.
Then I also think, like I said, with the addition of DiVincenzo help even more with the shooting.
Yeah.
And they got old man Joe Ingles who come in and knock down a 3 or 2, like I said.
Good pickup.
But I'm also high on this kid. And hopefully they can find some way to get him some minutes. We talked about him last year in the college season. Terrence Shannon Jr. And I forgot they got the
Rob Billy too.
Yeah. So 2 guys who I think can definitely come in and make an impact. Like I said, hopefully Minnesota can find some minutes for those 2. But I think both of those 2 will play a huge factor towards the end of the year for sure.
Okay. I like that. Same reason. I forgot to add those guys in there, but shout out to both those rookies, man. Terrence Shannon Jr. has some monster dunks too, man, so far in the preseason.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot. Number 4 for me, I like what you said about the Suns, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them in number 4 for me as well. I haven't watched their preseason game, watched some of their preseason as well. And Tyus Jones does give them that sense of meaning on the court, like in the offense. Like they ain't just doing ISO, they ain't just doing one pass up. You cooking, everybody get out the side of the court. KD got the side of the court. They ain't doing that. They are doing more actions and stuff like that with Tyus Jones out there. So I think he'll be good for them. But their main thing is gonna be health again. Health. They are top heavy. Yep. You know, last night they were up pretty big on the Lakers and took the stars out the game, and our bench players just mobbed them. Mobbed them straight up. So their bench is not very strong. So they're gonna have to stay healthy. Brad Bill was hurt again this year. Right back where they were last year.
Yeah. All right, so we had number 4, so we had number 5.
We had 5, yeah.
Shit. All right, so couple teams here that which way I can go. But let me see. Let me pull up let me pull last year, see where this team finished at, because the team I got finishing this year, okay, they finished they didn't play in last year. I think this team is going to take a huge step. Their superstar looks healthy this year and looks focused and looks like he's a man on a mission. So number 5 for me, I'm going New Orleans. I think Zion will be able to stay healthy this year. I like the DeJounte Murray. They got DeJounte Murray this year, so I think he'll definitely help them out a lot. The thing is, where's your boy gonna fall into all this? I mean, because you'd almost think they would still he probably won't be in New Orleans at the end of the year. You would think.
Probably not.
Yeah. But
you're talking about Brandon Ingram here, guy.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram. But
I don't know. Interesting.
I like the DeJounte Murray. I like the DeJounte Murray trade, and like I said, they were good last year. I said with the team they had, like I said, but Zion just couldn't stay healthy for the most part. So again, basically with all these picks, we're banking on health of these superstars. So
everybody, yeah, man, they ain't healthy. It's gonna be a tough year for you in the West if you ain't healthy, man. Because you lose a couple games, you're gonna drop 2-3 seeds.
But Zion looked good. Like he got his weight a little bit under control this year. Like he's locked in, focused. So I think that'll help. So I'm going New Orleans at number 5 for me.
I'm at that. So for me at number 5, I'm going with a team who did not make any kind of run last year because they were hurt and they had a lot of injuries going on last year. A lot of things going on and off the court. I'm going Memphis here. Got Ja back. You know, I don't like that they don't have much size in the backcourt. They're 3 starting. You know, their point guards, shooting guards, small forward are all under 6'5".
Yeah.
Like 6'3" under, matter of fact. So I don't like that at all. But this guy, who I was not very high on in college, who I thought would come in the league and be a straight turd, is turning out to look like the second coming of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shout out to Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Could be a dark horse rookie of the year. We'll get into that later, but shout out Zach Edey. I think he actually want to add a new element for them because I think they use him differently than I saw him being used in the NBA. So shout out to Zach Edey for actually being versatile enough to actually be an NBA player because I didn't think he was going to even make it this far. So shout out to him, man.
That's fair. 100% fair, and I think that's at least so far a good replacement for Steven Adams, who they lost.
Yeah.
Like I said, my biggest thing with you, I had to agree with you. I said with their backcourt, like kind of small, but
Mm-hmm.
I think Ja took that time off. Well, obviously he took time off because he got hurt, but I think he wants a redemption year, and I can see them having a huge year, for sure. But they are not my number 16 for me. My number 16 is a team who, compared to the year before, took a big drop off. Um, but I think one key addition will help. Basically, from all I've been reading, will help get them back to where they were. So for me, my number 16, I'm going Sacramento. Obviously, they got DeRozan was their big offseason move acquisition. Basically, everything I'm seeing in there, they have taken to him. They loving his leadership ability. Obviously, that's an upgrade, huge upgrade for me from Harrison Barnes.
Huge.
And you got two of the three finalists for the Clutch Award on the same team. So I at least regular season, I don't see them being frantic when the game's online. Let's say in the regular season at least. But I think Sacramento has a bounce back year. Like I said 2 years ago they was the second seed.
Second seed, yeah.
Yeah. So I think take a step up from last year. And I got them just avoiding a play-in game this year.
At 6. I like that. So I had Grizz at 5, and I'm gonna agree with that. I'm gonna go Kings at number 6 here. Like you mentioned, the acquisition of DeMar DeRozan, I think, gives them another closer, who I think is gonna help a lot in that crunch time, because you saw it last year. I think where they had a little bit of a drop off last year. Teams loaded up on De'Aaron Fox in clutch time and kind of just loaded one side of the court on him or double teamed him and got the ball out of his hand. So having DeMar DeRozan there is going to definitely help them out a lot. And I think they're going to find ways to try to get more guys shoot more three. I think it's going to be they got to find a way to get more threes up, because DeMar is not a three guy.
Nope.
Not a 3-point shooting guy. Harrison Barnes was, so definitely making that switch is going to hurt their offensive spacing and everything a little bit. But I think they'll find a way to suffice. I heard that Sabonis trying to add a 3-point shot to his game and everything too. So I heard they're just trying to find ways to be more innovative and trying to make DeMar fit, to make him fit with what he does fit into their system better than it would last year by adding more 3-point shots in for the players. So I think they'll be a number 6 here.
Yeah, and I think for them, as far as the 3-point shooting, I think the health of Kevin Huerter, that's gonna be huge. And then I'm gonna need Murray.
Keegan Murray
to take that to continue to elevate next year.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll go first at 7.
All right.
At number 7, I got the Pels here. That's where they were last year. Not saying that they're not going to look better than they were, but the West is so tough. I think they'll still be in the same spot. I think I do like the acquisition of DeJounte Murray there. Like you mentioned, what's going to happen there with BI? What are they planning on doing with him? I do think that's going to slot what's his name back into the 2 spot instead of being a point guard. CJ. I think he's a much better 2 guard than he is a point. So I think that'll help them out a little bit there too. I do like Jose Alvarado coming off the bench. I do like Trey Murphy there as well. So I like what they got going on. Hopefully they stay healthy and figure out what they're going to do with BI, because I don't think he wants to be there for real. So hopefully they can find a way to get him moved and get some value for him, because right now I think his value is kind of in the shitter.
Oh shit! I'm not laughing at what you said, but I'm just looking right now, like I said, who I want to go at 7. And like, goddamn, bro, like we like some of the teams we left, like we ain't said yet is.
I think I'm good, bro. I'm looking at the teams like I don't know who you're talking about.
So I'm looking. So for me, I'm going 7. My 17, I'm going Denver. And I like Denver playing.
Oh shit, you right. Oh shit, you right. Oh shit, you right. Oh shit.
Like, hold on, bro.
Now they're gonna take a drop off, but I don't know about this far.
Yeah, not playing though. Like,
we tripping. Hold up, yeah, we gotta make some adjustments to this.
All right. I'm switching my 5 seed. I'm dropping the Pelicans out of number 5.
Yeah, I'm taking the Pelicans out of number. Where I had number 7.
Yeah,
we gotta change this up. I'm taking the Sheesh, man. I had the Kings at 6. Kings got to drop. I'm putting Denver at 6 for me. Everything will drop down. So Denver at 6.
Yeah.
Kings at 7. Pels at 8. Because whoa. They're gonna drop down, but they ain't gonna be that far down. Denver's number 2.
Yeah. That's what I was like.
I'm tripping. I don't know how I forgot about that. I'm just looking at everybody else. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, but we tripping. I'm not good. We tripping. Yeah, I'll put Denver. I'll put Denver at 6. I think Denver probably will. You know what? No, I'm gonna put Denver at 5. Denver at 5. Grizz at 6. Kings 7. Pels 8.
All right, yeah. I was like, hold on, like
I'm tripping. We both tripping. Okay.
Oh man. Oh yeah. My bad, Yoke.
Oh
Hey,
man, my bad, Yoke. My bad, Jamal. My bad. All y'all out there, I'm tripping.
Sheesh. All right.
I'm up to 8. I got Pels at 8 then. So what I said for Pels now is just put them at AC.
So okay, so basically, all right. So you got Nuggets at 5.
Grizzlies at 6.
Grizzlies at 6. Okay, Grizzlies at 6.
Kings at 7.
Kings at 7. Then Pelicans at 8.
Then
Okay.
Pels at 8. Yeah. Oh, we tripping, man.
So
that's funny.
So yeah, I got Nuggets at 5. I said Sacramento. I'm keeping Sacramento at 6. So then, okay, so then I'm going Pels at 7 for me, and we on 8 now. So
yeah, you on 8.
So yeah, my 8 team. AC. Going Lakers. I originally typed in Memphis, but I think we're still slightly better overall than Memphis. So I'm gonna give us a slight edge. And then I'm loving what I'm seeing from Dr. Connect. Like you said, he could possibly be a big steal, huge offensive weapon for us off the bench. So I'm going us at 8. I'm going Lakers at 8.
I like it. All right, so number 9 for me, I'm going Lakers. I like what JJ is doing with this offense. Offense has a lot more movement in it than it did last year. A lot more focus on Anthony Davis than it did last year, and it looks like Anthony Davis has found his mid-range shot again. Hopefully, it stays. But yeah, I like the way we're looking. Like you mentioned, Dalton Connect probably going to be the steal of the draft if he keeps playing the way he's playing right now. So yeah, give me Lakers here at 9.
All right, and basically, I think people probably know where I'm going here. I said the team, Memphis, Lakers look slightly better than Memphis, so I got Memphis coming in at number 9. So final play-in. No, we got 2 more playing spots.
No, I'm on 10 now.
Oh yeah, it's 10. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I forgot. It's 10. 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 11. Okay, so yeah. So final play-in spot.
Sheesh.
Oh man. So many teams I can go here. Like it's 2 teams for sure. I want to go here, but then there's one where I just feel like he's so great of a talent. I feel bad for leaving him out, but they haven't done much help. They haven't done much for him to help him.
Pretty much anything for him. I think we're talking about.
So for me, my final spot, I'm going Houston. I'm going Houston Rockets here. I was high on them last year. Where did they finish last year? They finished at 11.
Finished 11 last year.
11 last year. I had them in a play-in last year. Just missed out on that. But basically, I'm just making all them young guys to take another step this year. They said they really only got Reed Shepherd acquisition. That's a big offseason move, but so they're basically just holding tight with the young core, what they got last year. So I'm just banking on them taking that next step and continue to elevate. I think Udoka will get them right. So I got them squeaking in as the final play-in team this year.
I'm not mad at that, bro. I want to agree. I'm torn between 3 teams here. I'm torn between Houston. Torn between Golden State, who's the other team we're talking about, unfortunately for Steph Curry.
Yep.
And I'm torn between San Antonio, man.
That was my other team too.
but I am not sure San Antonio wants to be this good this year. I think they still kind of want to be shitty to stock up draft picks, honestly. So, while I think they'll be better because I just don't want to, Chris Paul is, much as I call him a loser, he's a loser when it comes to winning championships, but when it comes to in the regular season and shit, he helps teams get to playoffs.
But he is all. What was Chris Paul? What, 37?
37.
Yeah, 37 years old, man. Like,
they want to be good. I don't think they want to be good. So,
oh shit, we tripping. He 39. Damn.
Shish. I'm going Warriors. I'm going Warriors here. Just to be different. You went Rockets. I do want to go Rockets, but just to keep it different, I'm going Warriors. Give them some respect.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like I said, I feel bad. Like I said, I feel bad leaving Steph out. But oh man, like we gonna, as I've been saying the past few years, I said 2021 was probably the last title there he'll probably win. And I've been saying this last year, man. They really haven't done anything. So just fans just enjoy Steph and his greatness for as long as we got him.
It'll have to happen eventually, man. They'll have to eventually fall off the cliff. And they got rid of Clay, who I don't think is going to be a huge loss for them, but sign that they are not going to be the same.
Yeah. So sorry, Steph. I got you just missing the playoffs out of me. For me, and then like the San Antonio, man. Like I said, I think Wemby will be elite on both ends of the floor this year. But I kind of agree with you. Like I said, I don't think they necessarily want to win. I think they'll be fighting for that play-in spot, but like I said, they won't finish last in the West. But they don't want to be in a play-in spot. Basically, for them, it's like we either gonna make the playoffs and be in good, but we don't want to be in a play-in spot.
So. Yeah, especially if they're gonna have to be tipsy and playing against like a Lakers or it seems like anyway. That's just mailing in and just hope for a good lotto pick.
Facts. So, all right. So one more rundown. Just make sure I got everything correct because we did make some changes.
Had to.
So for you got Thunder 1, Dallas 2, Minnesota 3, the Suns 4, Nuggets 5, Memphis 6, Sacramento 7, New Orleans 8, Lakers 9, and Warriors 10. That sound about right?
Yep, that's right. That's it.
Then for me, I got Thunder 1, Suns 2, Mavs 3, Minnesota 4, Nuggets 5, Sacramento at 6, Pelicans at 7, Lakers 8, Memphis at 9, and Houston rounding out the top 10. So it's on wax. We got it saved. So we will revisit this throughout the year, see how we faring, and we'll put a bow on it once season is over and see how well we did at the end of the year.
Could be right. Could be very wrong. We'll see.
Right. Yeah, facts. Any bold predictions you got before we choose our MVPs and potential rookie of the years?
Bold prediction, man. Bold prediction. I don't know if it's really bold. I think Luka for MVP. Well, I guess we're gonna get there, but my bold prediction, I guess it's not really bold. I guess we're gonna get the MVP predictions. I'm saying Luka's gonna win his first MVP this season.
Okay.
Now, like I said, not really that bold. I think he's been the pick of the GMs and the people of all these polls and everything for years previously, but I think he's gonna be here to do it. I think he's gonna have a good enough season as a team to be in the actual voting for it and the running for it. I think he'll have a good enough season numbers to get it done.
Well, I would say it's bold because, like I said, because usually in GM survey, like he's always been the number one. Like, oh, he's gonna win MVP this year. Like it seems like they picked him to win MVP for like 4 or 5 years in a row. And he
wanted it bad. He never got done.
Do I got any bold predictions? I don't know if it's bold. It could be, but it might be bold. But I'm gonna say mid-season Kawhi announces retirement.
That's very bold.
Because we don't know what's going on with this man's knee, bro. Like,
never know what's going on with this man's knee.
Like if you the Clippers are opening a brand new arena, he's supposed to be the face of the team. Like this ain't a good look.
Sad, bro. Very sad. It's messed up. that it's happening like this. And he just got paid too. So it's like, I got paid. Yeah, I'm cool. Thanks for the money. I'm gonna go ahead and sit my ass down somewhere now and let this knee just do what it wants to do. I think that's a bold prediction. I got another bold prediction for Clippers though. I think with him being out, James Harden is gonna be top 5 in the league in scoring. I think. I think that's pretty bold from where he's been at. So that's my bold prediction. Take a look away. That's my MVP pick, of course. But bold prediction: James Harden, top. I don't say top 5 scoring. Fuck it, top 5 scoring for James Harden this year.
So basically we'll see a Houston James Harden this year.
Yeah, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see that just that style of play, James Harden. I'm not gonna say we're gonna see that play, but we're gonna see that style of play for James Harden. I'm not sure it's gonna be that prolific. I don't know if he got that in him anymore, but we're gonna see that style of play from him because they had no choice. What are they gonna do in LA for him for the Clippers?
That's fair.
What are you gonna do? You got no PG. Kawhi is out indefinitely. What are you gonna do? Get James the ball and let him cook.
All right, so let me type these down too. So
yeah, so bold prediction for me: James Harden, top 5 score this year in the league.
And I got one more. And this is very, very bold, very, very bold. Hell, the first one is very bold. But this one I think maybe a little bit better chance than Kawhi retiring because, like you said, Kawhi just got paid. So
yeah.
So my last bold prediction I got, it's gonna pain me. It's gonna pain me if it does happen. But I think someone passes Cole for the second all-time most points in the game this year.
Oh, I could see that happening though.
I think
70-point games.
Yeah, I think somebody's gonna pass Cole and get about like 85 this year.
I could definitely see that happening. Last year, multiple 70s.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely possible. Definitely possible.
So, yeah, I think No, honestly, I think it could come from that man down in Dallas.
Could come from Luka.
I think if anybody's gonna do it, I think it's gonna be him. So that's my second bold prediction. That's all. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's a bold one.
All right, so I got them down. Who we got for MVP? Well, you said MVP, so you had Luka MVP. So.
I mean, Luka Doncic. Does he have an MVP year and 85-point game a year? That'd be crazy.
Oh man!
Wow.
MVP for Rand. All right, so for me, my MVP is honestly, I think just it's kind of a cake out, a cake out, but it's just like, I think they're gonna be the best team in the West. I think I'm going to go with Shea. They usually award to the guy who has the best record on the best team. Usually
how it goes.
So I'm gonna go Shea for MVP this year. And then Rookie of the Year. Let's go Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Good question. I didn't think about this one. First.
By the way, I like. I've been watching them. Maybe you probably paying more attention. How those French guys been looking?
Alex Sarr been looking like. He like that. I'm tell you what, everybody in his draft, except for I would say like Don Connect, any guys you hear like balling. All the guys better be lucky that Bryson James was in his draft.
No, I did.
Not intention.
I did hear Gil and them talk about on their podcast about that. Yeah,
I agree with them. They lucky that he's in the draft because they not looking good, bro. Like Alex Sarr, Risha Shar ain't looking that bad. The number 1 pick, he ain't looking as bad. Alex Sarr looking like what's going on? Like what? Him?
Yeah. All right, so Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna go with the guy you said earlier, who looks like the second coming.
You go him? Okay.
I'm gonna go Zach Edey. Now I haven't seen Zach Edey put up numbers, so like that's one thing that's been coming across my timeline. Like Zach Edey has been balling the preseason, so I think that can definitely carry over for sure.
I can see that. Give me Reece Shepard. just to be different. But yeah, I like that game too. But yeah, I'll take Reed Shepherd just to keep it different.
Honestly, bro. Those were my two. Like, yeah, either Reed or Zach. Even though we said Dog Connect could be the steal, I just don't think he'll play
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. I don't think he'll have consistent enough numbers to be. I don't think he'll like you said. I don't think he'll have consistent enough minutes or number. Oh, his minutes may be consistent enough, but as far as numbers go, I think you'll see. I think Zach Edey probably got a very good chance to win it. But like I said, I'll be different. I'll go ahead and go Reed just to keep it different. But I like Zach Edey. Not like overall, but like to win it. I still wouldn't pick on my team, but shout out to him for making me look like I said wrong right now.
Shit, I might have to join somebody fancy basketball league this year.
But I was just talking to Ash about that. We might do that. We might get down to Riley going.
Yeah, I might have to hop in the bet down fancy basketball league this year.
Might get one going.
Any other awards you wanted to do?
Nah, because the other one's kind of like we could do coach of the year.
Coach of the year. Let me see. So I'm looking at our standings. Based off our standings, Kyra going crazy.
You drive Ash crazy right there. If I had to pick a coach of the year, then I probably gotta go. Who won it last year? Was it OKC coach last year? Who won it last year?
Yeah, I think it was OKC coach last year.
He probably gonna win again this year. Then give me Missoula. He went. I was Joe Missoula, wasn't it? Man, probably was OKC coach.
Hold on, Mike Brown, 2023, 2024. I was OKC. Mark Dagnall. It was, yeah.
Give me Joe Missoula this year, then.
Yeah, based off our standings. Actually, no. I'm gonna go. Nah, they could. I mean, that ain't really. I was gonna go Bud, but like I said, but they almost kind of expected to be good, so that wouldn't be.
Let's say just run a table and just be super good. Could be Bud.
You know what? I'm gonna go Tibbs. The reason I'm gonna go Tibbs because I'm
my second pick. That's my second pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tibbs, and I'm just gonna say this. I feel like if Tibbs, we got them both second seed. If Tibbs can get the Knicks, like if he can get the Knicks like within three games behind Boston, as far as like the number one seed and possibly best record in the league, I think that'd be enough to get him the edge. Especially what I said. Even though with Jalen Russell is a superstar, but like,
nah, he ain't a superstar.
Okay, well, all right. So according to us, with no true superstar on the team,
yeah,
and you a top 3 team in the league.
Last year was Jalen Brunson's first year. We saw him doing that good, right? That good.
Yeah, consistently.
It was was second year in Boston or New York was first year in Boston, New York.
Last year was last year was his first full season.
Yeah, so that was the first year we saw him go up like that. I don't want to call him a superstar just yet, but he's on the verge of being a superstar. But I don't think he's there yet. But yeah, he almost there. In New York, it just make it seem bigger because he's in New York. But
yeah,
I don't think he's there yet.
All right, so
that's no hater shit. Just being real.
Yeah. All right, so Tibbs and Missoula. All right, and that's the Down to the Wire 513 NBA 2024-2025 NBA season preview. I say we will revisit this list throughout the year, and of course we'll get some of Doc's takes on Wednesday when he hops back in and joins the show. So, all right, brother, let's go on and wrap up quickly here. Let's go and have some fancy football advice, and hopefully we finally get a winner with a parlay. Because goddamn,
wow, we've been taking some L's
all year.
So try to get y'all some money this week. Before we do that, though, we're gonna hop on this fantasy.
Hey, quickly, I want to say this. I thought about it. I know Wednesday we talked about who's gonna have the bigger impact, and I actually voted on our thing. I'm actually going. I said Cooper. I actually I wanted to change that. Just put on. This don't happen on record. I'm gonna say Devontae Adams.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that is because now I feel like the Jets is almost like the Bengals. So like you pick your poison. You can't double team them. So
Got
I think
one.
Gary Wilson is going to eat.
Okay, and that will be a big impact. Even if Devontae ain't getting numbers, if Gary Wilson will shoot up the roof, and we know why, then that's a bigger impact. If you know, so yeah, I like that. I like that.
Gary Wilson can have like the Jamar Chase impact, like
Jamar Chase impact. Yeah, one of the two. Yeah, just I like that. I agree with that. I still think Amari will be a bigger impact. I think. I just think the quarterback is better. So I think. I think Josh Allen needs to target more. He needs to target more than Aaron Rodgers needs to target. He has a lead target already. He's not. Like I said, he ain't really hitting him. So no diddy.
All right, that's fair. But I just want to had that on record. So that's
I
all.
Like it. I ain't mad at it at all.
All right, so down to the wire. 513 fantasy football advice. I'm gonna go. All right, let's go. All right. Shit.
Sheesh, man.
Looking at these games.
Yeah, look at the games. Like, damn. Okay, I see what I like already. I'm gonna start out with a start. I'm gonna go start Caleb Williams, man. Like we mentioned him, we brought him up again with props last week. We said, he's looking a lot better in these last like 3 weeks than he has in his first like 3 weeks. So they're playing Indiana this week. I think he will. I think they'll keep the offense simple enough, and I think he'll make enough plays where he can scramble enough around and get enough touchdowns. And I think he'll have some rushing yards there. I think he'll get at least 2 passing touchdowns. So I think that's a good start for this week.
I'm gonna go Jordan Love against Houston. No real reason. I just think this is just gonna be a high scoring game, a shootout between two young, future great quarterbacks. Jordan Love, CJ Stroud. I think they're going mano y mano. So I think it's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot of points scored in that game. So I have no real, like I said, no stats or nothing to back it up. I'm just going gut feeling. Jordan Love. My main QB start this week. A lot of points.
I said the wrong game. I said they play. I'm looking at the wrong week. I'm tripping. I like that though, Jordan Love. Okay. I told you he's gonna be hot coming back from that injury. He came back. I think he had 2 picks the first week, but he still looked pretty good.
Yeah, and then shit. I mean, then he got his boy. He got Dobbs back last week. I say because he was suspended. So.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to sit now. Let's sit. I'm gonna go wide receiver. Let's sit Calvin Ridley. He's playing through an injury right now. I think it was injury. It looks like a sprained AC joint. Will Levis is still starting right now, and we know how that's going. It's not going to happen with Will Levis.
We know how that's going, and then I don't know if you heard, but like if you seen his post game press conference after the game, like he's frustrated, bro.
Yeah.
So like,
he should be. He's not looking good. And he's hearing, bro. I feel kind of bad for him. You talking about Will Levis, right? He was frustrated.
No. This was Calvin Ridley.
Oh yeah. I don't blame him. If I'm Will Levis, I'd be frustrated too. Because on SportsCenter, bro, they be shitting on him, bro. They be shitting on Will Levis on SportsCenter. It's bad. Like they have a segment basically where they're saying how bad he was this week, and they highlight his bad plays. Like they treat him like Skip treated Russell, and Shannon treated Russell Westbrook. It's bad. Damn. So I feel kind of bad for the kid, but it's what comes to being a smart quarterback in the NFL.
That's what we mean. We got a not Shaq the Fool, Levin the Fool on ESPN.
Yeah, man, they be doing every week, man. Well, Levis started the game. We know how that's going. They play the highlights and it's low lights.
Damn,
they go really bad.
Damn. Okay.
So yeah, right. Calvin Ridley, I would sit him. Unfortunately, anybody in that Titans offense probably I would sit.
Man, like I said, unless Will Levis goes down and Mason Rudolph comes in.
Yeah.
Let's go sit. Let's say wide receiver. I'll stay a wide receiver too. Let's go George Pickens. George Pickens. They going up against the Jets.
Great sit.
I don't think. I mean, as much as I want to see Justin Fields. By the way, have they said anything? Like, is Russell Wilson leaning towards I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't been on
They're
Twitter.
leaning towards Russ. I think they're starting Russ today after practice. Tomlin said we're keeping it in house.
All right, well,
Yes, they're
all right.
leaning towards Russ, bro. And Justin Fields said he said I didn't do enough to prove that I should be a starting quarterback moving forward. So I think they want Russ.
All right, well, Russ's first start back. That really wasn't my reason to bench George Pickens, but now that I know they leaning towards Russell Wilson, most definitely bench George Pickens for sure.
Definitely sit that man.
And then I mean, on top of you going up against the Jets defense, who still pretty good despite how bad the offense has been. So yeah, no George Pickens this week.
I would agree. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go another sit. I'm gonna go quarterback. And I like the way he's been playing this year, but I'm gonna go sit Kyler Murray this week. They have the Chargers. I'm about to say Rams. They got Chargers. I see LA always automatically go Rams. They got Chargers this week. They're at home though, but yeah, I'm not trusting him right now. I think is what's his name still hurt, right? My boy Marvin Harrison Jr., right?
Yeah, he's out with concussion this week.
Yeah, so he's still out. That's been his top target so far this season, where he's getting his biggest pop plays from. So him out. I'm not trusting Kyler Murray this week. I would sit him.
So I'm gonna do two quick sits right quick. Both running backs. One Nick Chubb. First game back against the Bengals. Like I said, I hope the Browns. I hope the Browns don't run to the ground, but we know that we know the Bengals has been bad against the run all week, but just for fantasy purposes, I don't think the Browns will want to give him 20, 25 carries just his first game back off major leg surgery. So I think they'll keep him on a limit restriction. So I would say get Nick Chubb back in your lineup next week. And then my other one real quick is White. Rashad White from Tampa Bay. This is basically last week, bro. He might have lost some carries. Some carries because the way Bucky Irvin and Sean Tucker, the backup running backs from Tampa Bay, been playing, he might have lost some carries.
That's good.
Yeah, his value might have went down, so he'll be fighting for carries this week against Baltimore, and it's like that. Plus, they're going up against Baltimore's defense. So between him losing carries and going up against tough Baltimore defense, Rashad White, running back, you better look elsewhere if you got him like as a flex running back, because he shouldn't be a top running back. He'd probably be a flex position at best. So look elsewhere.
I like that. I got a couple of receivers. I'm gonna go 2 starts back to back. I'm gonna go Amari Cooper, of course. You know, if you got him, I had him on my fantasy team. He's on my bench, but now he's in my start lineup this week. You know, I think Josh Allen needs that kind of receiver in their lineup, so I think they'll go to him early and often, at least try to get him comfortable there. And also Tank Dell. Nico Collins, is he back this week? He's on my team. Look real quick. I think Nico Collins, he's still out. So you know, with Tank Dell's getting more targets with Nico out, I think he saw like a 30% target increase, something like that. So Tank Dell should be a good start to this week.
All right, my last start for this week, wide receiver. I'm riding the hot hand. I said this guy last week, and he did not let me down. Although he did not get an end zone, but he did not let me down. Keep Zay Flowers in your lineup. I said Zay last week was gonna have a breakout game. He did. He had 9 catches for 132 yards. I expect that to continue, and then hopefully this week he can get it in the end zone.
It's so hard, the Ravens offense, man. He got so many options to get in the end zone. It's like, who's going to score this week?
Look, I'm loving it because I got Lamar and Derrick Henry. So, like, I know one of them two is going to score. So, I'm loving it. I'm
2 touchdowns. See over there, Ian.
So, yeah, that's my last start for the week.
That's all I had this week.
All right. Quickly, we're down to wire 513. Oh, it's too late. We started a little bit later than usual, so I was gonna say WNBA finals.
WNBA fans, I was gonna try to do that too.
But yeah, they did already started, so I won't go there. Let me see. College game.
Cairo's gone.
He coming. Pop's almost done.
Nah, he need to go to sleep. That's what he need to do.
No.
He need to go to sleep. It's past his bedtime. It's 8:00. He need to go to sleep.
All right,
All right.
no college game for me. No college game this week. So I'm
Oh,
taking
Oregon already playing right now. Sheesh, I ain't know they's playing tonight. Okay, we're going straight to the damn, we can't do the NBA game first. All right, let's go straight to the lead then.
Yeah, we need a win, man. So we might have to cap it at maybe 3 or 4,
you
bro.
might have to do a few legger, man. Be like on some safe shit for real. Not really safe, but kind of like thing we think guarantee hits. Like not like, oh, yeah, we can't think this is going like we gotta get y'all some money this week, man.
Looking at these games, god
damn, I'm looking at two like shit, bro. I don't know about I don't know about this. All right, we said okay. I know how you feel about this game. I don't know if there's no money in it for real. It ain't though.
I think I know what you're looking at.
The Baltimore.
Are you looking? Are you okay? That
wasn't Lamar. I think Lamar gonna kill against the NFC, as we always say. They're playing the Bucks.
Monday Night Football, yeah. I mean,
football or Sunday Night Football.
No, is they Sunday? No, they Monday.
It's Sunday night. Monday night game is Chargers Cardinals.
It's 2 Monday nights this week. Cause remember, cause Chargers.
They got them on Sunday here.
No, it's 2.
Yes, they got it on. Oh no, I'm tripping. That's they got the games with the time at the bottom. I'm tripping. Yes, it is Monday night. Sunday night game is Jets and Steelers. That's not a bad game either, for real though. How you feeling about that one? The seeing the money in it though. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I got
honestly.
Yeah, I got on DraftKings. I got minus 185. Pretty decent value.
Minus 190. We go with the points.
What is it on DraftKings on FanDuel?
FanDuel is 3.5.
All right, it's 3.5 here too. Let's go points. 3.5.
All right.
We know how, like I said, Lamar against NFC teams owns them. So
yeah, I think they'll win by at least 10. Honestly.
That's fair. All right. The other game I thought you was looking at. When you said was no value and no money. I thought you were looking at the Titans Buffalo game.
Oh damn! I this game, but should we throw that one on there too? It should be a gimme game though. But
all right. So I added Buffalo money line. I just took it took my odds up to a plus 132.
Yeah, took mine to a. Damn, they put them on there. Plus 130 for me, and Baltimore on there. And Buffalo in there. 2 is still out. 20. Damn.
Yeah. How do you feel? Well, I mean, I know this team sucks, but how do you feel about Jacksonville and London against New England?
I like him. You got Drake Mason. I think he'll have a solid game, but I think they'll still lose. So I like Jacksonville. Want to go money line?
Yeah.
I have to lose them last week. They got a week up on them being there. That should be for real shooting win for them. Give me a win to get them back. They got me up to 2 plus 216.
Yeah, I'm at plus 220. Honestly, bro, I think I want to leave right there because I just want a damn win this week.
win. So it ain't getting y'all much money, but hey, it's gonna get y'all at least double what you putting down on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we gotta play a little bit safe this week. We're gonna go throw 3 legs on there and get y'all at least. Hopefully these teams don't fuck us over. At least get y'all to double down on y'all money a little bit. watch fucking Baltimore and lose it or some shit, bro.
Or they win by like 2 or something.
Yeah, win by 1 or something, like, bro. How you win by 1 in football? How you win by 1? Come on, man. But yeah. So we're going Baltimore 3.5 spread on FanDuel. What is the spread on
3.5?
Okay, 3.5 spread for Baltimore right now on the points. Buffalo Bills money line. And Jacksonville Jaguars money line.
Facts.
It's the down to the wire parlay for this week, y'all.
For this week, yeah, we're definitely playing to safe. I ain't got no T special or nothing this week, so yeah.
I would have put Liberty on there. I think Liberty gonna wrap it up tonight. I would have put Liberty on there tonight. Game already started though, so maybe go on there and see if you got any prop bets on there on any little apps. So if you go like Prize Pick, something like that, say they got some prop bets on there for any of these games. But We might have to start doing over-unders, man, because shit, it's crazy. You might have to prize pick under over-underers after this, because we ain't got no wins. It's been like 7 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Right.
So
But I just wanna prep you now, so we'll have it. So because I want to do it on Wednesday. I think we should be able to still do it on Wednesday. I was gonna say, just look at the win totals for NBA teams, and
yeah, do the over-unders. Yeah, we can do that for sure.
Yeah, so we just hold that off for Wednesday.
All right, bet. Yeah, we did that on too for sure. While we're doing that, get takes on some of these teams too. Hopefully, it's a slower weekend in the NFL, so we ain't got to spend an hour and a half on football on Wednesday. We can do a little bit of football, a little bit of basketball.
Well, we got to talk basketball anyway, because Lakers have played that Tuesday. So
yeah, we're gonna have to get basketball at some point. We're gonna have to cut football shit short a little bit to make it a conducive show, not be a fucking 4-hour show for y'all. See you in an hour and a half on Wednesday, hour and a half tonight.
Yeah, but the NBA
it's October, y'all. It's right back into the season of the NBA. We smack dab in the middle of the season in the football. Teams just getting on bye weeks and shit. So a lot going on, man. WNBA finals is going on right now. MLB playoffs are still going on right now.
Shout out to the New York Mets. They saved their season for another day. They just beat the Dodgers. These games ain't been close, bro. Like, these games have been blowouts.
Yeah, like 8-0. Like, what's going on, man? But yeah, it's an exciting time in sports. So we're gonna be on here giving y'all the content. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man.
Nah, facts. So appreciate y'all rocking out with us for another Sports and Spirits Friday. Shit, basically episode 349 part 2, honestly.
Yeah, basically.
But man, y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. For the good brother Flyman Ran, Josh Like Evans, D. Taryn Bland, we'll catch y'all on Wednesday for episode 350.
350, man. 350, that's crazy.
Right. So, yeah. Y'all have a safe, blessed weekend, man. Enjoy opening night of the NBA on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of the WNBA finals. Enjoy life, man. Just enjoy life, period. We'll catch y'all on Wednesday, man. We out.
Peace.